And it's the perfect song because we are already in heaven, right? Because we know that heaven is a state of consciousness. Yes, yes, yes. And also a state of consciousness is celebration. So our theme for this month is celebration. If you haven't caught on to all the hints. And so we are continuing that celebration with our, I can't say guest, Joan, with our very own Rev Joan. And I don't have a bio for her, but I just want to share what I experienced as Joan. So Joan, if you don't know, is an interfaith minister like I am. And she's been in this movement of how many years?
10.
10 years, but I think it's probably been longer. It's longer than that, Joan.
Faith minister for 10.
Okay, she's been an interfaith.
On top of that.
Yes, yes. It's been quite some time that she has been in this movement of religious science, metaphysics, science of mind, new thought, all of the things. And this is what I know of Joan. She is a soul that gives and gives and gives and gives and gives some more. She believes in being of service. And I think that's one of the ways that you, Joan, celebrate life is by being of service. So we are about to be blessed by Joan. So Rev Joan, if you could come up, I'm going to have a seat. And let's just give her some praise.
Good morning. Good morning. And gorgeous. How come you don't wear that when we walk? Trying to pick up some men, aren't we? That's a private joke.
Not anymore, Joan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I am so happy to be here to celebrate with everyone here and out there. Oops. And I keep telling you I have a big mouth and I don't know why they can't hear me.
People on.
Oh, okay. Hey, Zoom. And hey, Facebook. Ty, I know you're still there. And I wanted to say to you, celebration, I had to look up something. And I found out that your mother looked way into the future when you were born and named you. Mm. Because nowadays, when you talk to someone, they get on their phone and they're saying something, and I'll say, do you know where so-and-so is? And they text me back, IDK. Mm-hmm. Okay, what is IDK? IDK. I don't know. Ty, your mother named you T.Y. And believe it or not, T.Y. stands for thank you. So Ty, thank you so much for bringing all that joy, all that experience and mother love with you for the rest of your life. Yeah. And all of ours. Thank you. Okay, the theme is celebrations. And we all celebrate birthdays, graduations, holidays, name it. Funerals can even be a celebration because you're meeting people who you haven't seen in years that comes out. And it just makes me want to jump up and dance and be happy and everything, but I got keys. I got plenty of keys that are holding me down. And the truth of these keys is that I have no idea what they belong to. Some of them are old cars, some of them are old homes, some of them are whatever. And I got a namaste on here too. And I just can't continue celebrating with things holding me down. I got to do something with these keys. And I look at them and I say, I don't know. I got to get rid of these keys. No, I can't get rid of this one. This one goes to the chastity belt that I put on my. But she got 4 kids, so she have found a way to open it, so, that's not gonna work. Not at all. But I'm talking about keys. I'm talking about keys that you can see and you cannot see. And I want to let you know, I carried keys with me for 30 years. And the keys was not speaking to my brother. I decided I did not want to talk to my brother, and he did not want to talk to me. So for 30 years, at every celebration, birthdays, holidays, funerals, barbecues, picnics, what do? We show up because it's family. We nod. He goes into his corner and I go into mine. And that's how we, from teenagers for 30 years, knew each other. Until God stepped in. And we were going to a family reunion, the biggest family reunion our family had had. All families were there. And I'm leaving from New York, going to a place called Hopewell, Virginia. And that Hopewell was something that was moving. That's where all my family grew up. That's where everybody was. So we get in the car, pack up the kids, pack up the chicken, pack up the sodas, pack up everything that you take with you. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. 8-hour ride. You know that quiet. Look, we're going. Are we there yet? We always get those, are we there yet? And then we hit traffic. And the traffic that we hit was putting us back further and further. And we were all meeting at a hotel. Even the people who lived in Virginia was going to a hotel for a family reunion. We were all going to meet there and then go out to my aunt's house. Well, 14 hours later, yes, we were on that road for 14 plus hours. We pull up to the hotel. It's crowded. Everybody's trying to get in. I have a problem. In the back seat of our car was 100+ pound German Shepherd. And I had made arrangements for him to be in a shelter, and the shelter was closed. I didn't know what to do because I am the one that follow the rules. Yeah. 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 So I'm going to sneak this dog in the back of the hotel. And I'm going to take him up to my room because he's a gentle, sweet soul. And we get out. And you know how hotels are. The main desk is right here. And the elevator is right there. So you have to kind of finagle to get to the elevator from the back door, hoping that you can get upstairs and everything will be good. Pushing the elevator door. And what do I hear? Someone laughing out loud and saying, Goody Two Shoes is doing something wrong. I looked around and it was my brother. Oh, okay. Me and the dog is going back out to the car and we're going to spend the night in the car. God didn't have it that way. My brother stood to the side to block the view of me putting the dog on the elevator. Now remember, this is 30 years that we haven't spoken. So I get the dog upstairs, settle him down. I got a she now, but I had a he then. And because of the love of the dog, God moved us that morning, I got up, I took Sire, nope, sorry, that was Cahill, to the kennel. I came back, me and my brother started dancing, and we started talking, and we started laughing. And the family is like you, sitting there in shock. What happened? God happened. And without words, we forgot and we forgave. And from that point on, I believe he's there online, and I hope he is, so I can say, hey, brother, we have been talking and hanging out ever since.
Yes.
It was great, yeah. So, but what about the keys that you don't see? I know all of us have keys that we no longer use. They don't serve us. They're just cluttering up. The ones that keep you from seeing the beauty. The ones that keep you hearing the joy of life. The ones that keep you speaking the words of love. We all have these blocking keys. So let's see if we can get rid of the thought of at least one today. What about the keys that lock your beauty? They're called criticism and judgment. What is she wearing? She's too old for that. It's too tight, too short. Oh, he's wearing a hoodie, got a lot of nerve. But what are they saying about you? When you walk by and you judge and you criticize, what do they see in you? So, to unlock that criticism and that judgment, I would like you to just hold your hand in front of you as if you're looking at a mirror. And look to see what's in the mirror. See what you have worn. Hot pants, Daisy Dukes, shoulder pads, mini skirts. Hey guys, what about those leisure suits and those platform heels that you wore to Soul Train dancing on the stand? That's what they saw of you at that time. Now you're looking in the mirror. Open up the mirror and see the beauty around you. See it, because it's not what you think it is. What about the keys that locked up your ability to hear good music? Music, just music, sounds, birds chirping, cars going by. That's music when you don't have one, you know? So what is that? To you, it might be noise and nonsense, that key that you're carrying. I don't like country. I don't like opera. I don't like hip hop. And what is jazz all about? I really don't know what that is. Cover your ears slightly. And remember sitting, for those of you, and we all have done it, in an elementary school auditorium, and the band starts to play. And your child is up there with the biggest horn that's bigger than they are, blowing. But that was music to your ears. That was your child up there, banging on the drums, stomping his feet, playing the cymbals. That was your music. Not to your neighbor, though, who heard him practice every day. Whoops. So when you have your hands over your ears and start listening, and listen to see if you hear noise and nonsense in Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, the Jersey Boys, Little Richard, Frank Sinatra, Lionel Hampton, Elvis Presley, Santana, Stevie Wonder. They all have crossed over with their music. And if that's one of your favorite, you have heard them. You have always heard them. And what about the plays? Hamilton, Porgy and Bess, West Side Story. And I want to ask you, did you ease on down the road or did you follow the yellow brick road? Because they were different types of music, but we all know them. We all have heard them. And the keys that locks your, So remember to hear that kind of music. And also the keys that lock your words of love. Hate and disrespect. I'm not about giving the audience to those words. I don't want to say them and I don't want to hear them anymore. They're human emotions that pulls the energy out of your being. They are what you are not. So, put your hands over your mouth. And when I say go, I want you to shout out the words, not too loud, but shout them out. Everybody at home, try it. Of love. I want you to fill this room, this community, your homes, your cars, your bedrooms, if that's where you are, this world, this universe, until you empty out and then breathe in love, knowing that you can never give without receiving more love. So, open your mouth. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. Let me hear the words of love.
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 What other words? Come on, joy,
Peace.
peace, happiness,
Connection.
understanding, connection.
Compassion.
Yes. More.
Care.
Hair. Yeah, I got that today.
Care.
Oh, care. Well, I got care too. Yes. More and more love. You just locked 3 keys. You took 3 keys and unlocked something that was holding you back from celebration. Whether it was caring, whether it was loving, whether it's loving joy, whether it was happiness, you chose the word that you needed to release and let go of. So I'm going to ask you, any words, any people who are brave enough to come up here and just say the one word that they have released today? Oh. Let me see, it's so many people far in the back. I gotta wait for them to come on down. So y'all up here, come.
Come on.
Yes. Tell me what that you're gonna celebrate with.
Compassion. Yeah.
All right. Yes. Come on, this is a participation service. You may not know it, but it is.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes.
All right. All right, Rev.
You know the word, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, right.
Joy.
And so many more thoughts, so many more things. Do we have anybody online telling us some words? Because they should be out there participating. They ain't got to come up. I can't. Yeah. Okay. But that's celebration. That's releasing. That's letting go. That's being able to say, look, see, love, hear, know that life continues and continues and keep going on. And it doesn't have to be something that you can see. It's something that you feel, that you take a deep breath. When you see it coming at you and you tense up, I'm going to celebrate my word of love, my word of joy, my word of care. And I'm going to give you a great big hug in my heart and in my arms and in my hands, because that's what it's all about. I have 2 readings today.
Joy, can I give you a word from someone on Facebook?
Yes.
Family.
Family. Oh, that's one of my words. Yes.
And chat, harmony.
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 Harmony. This could be one of your words that you were too scared to come up here and say.
And forgiveness.
And forgiveness.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Oh, I'm still going on. Come on. Keep going.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Okay, that's a good one. Ah, thank you. All right. My first reading is from Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes, page 511. And he talks about happiness and completion. I am happy and complete today and forever. Within me is that which is perfect and complete. It is the spirit of all life, truth and action. I am happy in the certain knowledge of this inner light. I cannot be sad nor sorry, but must radiate joy and life. For life is within me now. I am happy and complete. And the second one, I just found this man's name. Some of you may know him. I have no idea, but I'm going to buy his book. His name is Francis Lucille. He is 80 years old. He lives in France.
Oh, young person.
Yeah. And this is from his book, The Perfume of Silence. Life is a celebration. Consider everything that makes you happy as a gift from God and say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.